Having trouble getting around in New England? Believe it or not, it is also challenging for a lot of native speakers from out of town. Real story, no jokes. Many names of the towns in New England originated from England, where pronunciation can be tricky and often doesn't follow the rules. Let me show you a few examples. How do you pronounce this famous Boston landmark? You may say it as Quincy Market, but it is actually pronounced Quincy Market. Quincy Market is a famous tourist spot. You will find street performances and tasty local food such as clam chowder and lobster rolls. Number 2, what about the street on the east side of Boston Common? Instead of Tremont, you should say Tremont. How do you pronounce this town, known as America's hometown? Plymouth is an early colony founded by the Mayflower Pilgrims, where New England was first established. This museum ranks among the top 20 art museums by gallery space and endowment. The name of this museum is pronounced Peabody, Essex Museum, although you may hear people outside of New England say Peabody. What about this second largest city in Massachusetts? Worcester. Next, how do you pronounce the popular town in New England for whale watching? Gloucester. This town, rather than rhyming with America, is actually pronounced as Billerica. And this one? It's not the combination of the stone and ham you think. Unfortunately, you cannot find either of them. New Englanders actually say it as Stoneham. Like Stoneham, which you drop the H sound, this one is pronounced as Amherst. People say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Can you guess the pronunciation of this one? You've got it. Haverhill for real. Now let's try it one last time. How do you pronounce the last name of the founder who founded this Massachusetts hospital, which pioneered the world's first ever heart valve operation and also the first solid organ transplant? Brigham. While you may be like me, who likes reading, you need to say Reading when it comes to the name of this town. What about this town? It's pronounced as Woburn. And this one? Just Boston. Okay, that's all for today. Before we go, let's review some vocabulary. Originate, 起源于. Pronunciation, 发音. Landmark, 地标. Tourist, 游客. Hometown, 家乡. Endowment, 捐款. Whale watching, 赏鲸. Rhyming, 押韵. Founder, 创办人. Pioneer, 先锋. Operation, 手术. Organ transplant, 器官移植.